So, and being that maybe it's Mother's Day coming up, I'm feeling really grateful my mother's here. And she used to wear Joy perfume. Do you guys remember Joy? And it smells like roses. And I have this memory where she was getting ready for some big fancy cocktail party, and she had this like makeup, like a little kind of vanity table. And, just watching her get ready and put on her Joy, and she let me put some on. And so, like, still the smell of roses, like, brings me back to that memory and that moment. And such a powerful thing scent is, connection is, memories are, music is that way too. So we're going to just try to blend all that together here on this beautiful FM Friday. So with that, child's pose. Thank you for indulging me in that little sharing. Drop in, let your forehead drop to the mat. She'll stay there and take all the love if you keep giving it to her. Good. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. See if every single time you breathe in, you can fill your cup. You can nourish yourself with your own breath. And then just take out anything that's bringing you down, stressing you out, overwhelming you. Let your breath be like this nourishing tonic that you are taking in today. And let everything else that is like taking you out of this heart-grounded space pour out of you. Take in all the sounds, the smells, the feels of the wind, the warmth of the sun. Give me a big in-breath. Open your mouth, let it go. Walk your hands over to the right. So you're just going to lengthen from your left pinky all the way to your left hip. Take a few powerful deep breaths up and down the whole left seam of your body. On your next exhalation, walk your hands to the other side. Give me a deep breath in. Walk your hands back to center. Let's climb onto your hands and knees. Slide your wrists underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Just take a moment to really purposefully ground down, push into the mat. Draw your shoulder blades back. There you go, Kathleen. Really feel them away from your ears. Push the mat away. Hug your arm bones together so you're really strong in your core. Drop your belly, lift up, open up. Exhale, round and hollow out. Drop your belly, breathe in, expand through your chest, your throat. Exhale, round and hollow out. One more time, drop down, open up. And we'll go back to downward facing dog, hips high, head low. Give me a big breath in. Exhale. Rise to your tippy toes, slowly lower your knees back down to the mat. Back to tabletop, shoulders back, ground down. Now take a moment to really push the mat away, open up through your shoulder blades, spread them apart. Then let your shoulder blades slide together and kiss at your back. Yeah, arm bones don't move, they're super straight. Now push the mat away, open up. Exhale, just let your shoulder blades slide together. One more time, little serratus push-ups here. Open up. Keep your belly strong, that's not moving, just our shoulders. One more time, push the mat away. Come back to center. Back to downward facing dog, hips high, head goes low. Give me a big breath in. And a giant breath out. One more time, inhale. Slowly lower your knees down to the mat, back to tabletop one last time. Ground down, shoulders back, energize and ground. And we're just gonna make a few little shoulders with our circles. Circles with our shoulders, shoulders with our circles, that works too, right? Yeah, just like you're making little shoulder circles, if you're standing, I want you to do the same right here, then change direction. We're doing this for Kathleen. She's had a little shoulder injury, so we're giving her a little, how does this feel? Can you do this? Sword tight. Keep your arms straight. Then lengthen out, go back to downward facing dog one more time. Hips high, head low. Now shake out your head. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, in together. Out together. Rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees. Walk, float, or tiptoe to the top of your mat. Come to a long, flat back. Breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Roll up slow and steady. Sweep your arms up, take a breath. Hands to your heart. Sweep down and up to give me a big breath. Where isn't our music going here? Dive forward, empty out. There we go. Halfway lift. Step back to high plank. Let's stabilize, get strong, shoulders back. So that same action of strong in your core, belly, get long and strong through your body. Downward facing dog, hips high, head low. Right leg to the sky, lift it up. Bend your knee, open up. Move around through your hip, knee, or ankle. Straighten your leg high. Knee to your nose, come round and squeeze. Leg high, breathe in. Knee to your right elbow, exhale. Leg high, breathe in. Left elbow, hold it. Shoot your leg back, give me a breath. Bring your knee to the mat, spin onto your right side, supported side plank. Left arm goes up. Yes, now move any way you want. Maybe you want some arm circles. Look up, look down. Lift your leg, move around through your ankle bone. Do whatever feels good. Right? Let this time together this morning be a time that you check in with your body and find out, what does it need right now? Breathe in. I forgot to take my socks off. I'm slipping all over the mat. One more in breath. Lower your hand down. Downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. Move around. Left leg to the sky. Lift it up. Bend your knee. Open up. Move around. Check it out. Straighten your leg high and lengthen. Knee to your nose, round and squeeze. Leg high, give me a breath in. Go to your left elbow, exhale. That's it, leg high, breathe. Right elbow squeeze. Take your leg back. Come on to your left knee, spin onto your left side, same thing. Now your left side might need a little something different. Move any way that feels good. Keep sliding your shoulder blades down. Your shoulders are tucked underneath to support you. Give me a big in-breath. Downward facing dog. Go back. Pedal your feet. Big inhale. Big exhale. Rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees. Walk or float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Fold forward. Rise up. Breathe. Little Mother's Day. Hands to your heart. Sweep down and up. Is it loud enough? Okay, dive forward. Halfway lift. You got to be able to dance a little bit in FM Friday. High plank, step back, stabilize. Come forward. Now you guys decide, halfway or all the way down, and you can use your knees. Cobra or up dog. Lengthen, breathe, drink it in. Downward facing dog. Go back. Right leg to the sky. Reach it up. Knee to your nose. Round and squeeze. Leg back. Give me a big in-breath. Knee to your right elbow. Exhale. Leg high. Left elbow. Squeeze it. Leg high, breathe in. Good, rock star, kick it through all the way. Spin onto your right side, left arm up. Now move around, maybe reach overhead. If you want to add a little, oh, got a little cramp there, Lotta? Good, maybe lift your hips an inch. Lower them an inch. Lift them an inch. Lower them an inch. Lift them an inch. Lower them an inch. One more time. Lift it. Left hand down. Right leg shoots back. Breathe in. Warrior one. Step through. Ground through your back foot. Rise up. And let yourself settle into your bones. From your back foot, push off. From your front foot, push off. Grow, expand, zip up your belly. Hands to your mat. Flow down and through. Vinyasas are always optional. Hug your elbows in as you go down. Downward facing dog. Left leg up. Knee to your nose. Squeeze it. Leg up. Inhale. Left elbow. Give me a big exhale. Leg high. Right elbow. Hold it. Kick it out. Rock star. Spin all the way onto your left side. Shoulder blades slide together. Breathe in. Lower the hips an inch. Lift them an inch. Lower them an inch. Lift them an inch. Lower. Lift. Right hand down. Shoot your left leg back. Breathe in. Step through. Warrior one. Ground down. Use the earth to rise. And then use it to rest into as well, right? You want to feel that push and pull. Dropping in and growing all at the same time. Good. Breathe. Let your shoulder blades drop down away from your body. Big in breath all the way up. Hands to your mat. Flow down and throw. In breath. Open up. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale together. Let it go. Rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees. Walk or float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold in. Rise up. Breathe in. Hands to your heart. Sit back in a chair pose. Arms go up. Inhale. Sit back and squeeze. Breathe in. Interlace your fingers behind you. Open up through your chest. Fold over your legs. When you get there, you can separate your feet a little for more stability. Okay, how about a little bounce and a little sway? Maybe bend your right knee, then your left knee. One more in breath. Release your hands, feet come together, chair pose, reach up. Sit back and squeeze. Stand up, go back. Dive forward, empty. Halfway lift, your vinyasa, step back, come forward, down and through. Inhale. Downward facing dog, go back. Right leg to the sky. Warrior one, we're gonna go for it, step through. Rise up. Interlace your fingers behind you. Open up through your chest. Open up through the gates of your hips. Hinge into ostrich pose. Squeeze your heels towards each other. And let your head go. One more inhale. Release your hands. Warrior one, rise up. Hands to your mat, flow. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Left toes, reach it up. Warrior one, step through. Rise. Other grip behind your back. Breathe in and expand. Hinge and fold. Breathe in and breathe out. One more inhale. Release your hands, warrior one, press down, rise up. Hands to your mat, flow down and through. Upward facing or cobra. Downward facing dog. Big inhale. Feel your shoulders separate. Down dog should be restful. If it's not, what do you need to switch and do to make this more restful? Do you need to drop to your knees? Take puppy pose. Modify in some way. Rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees. Take your eyes to the top. Go there. Walk or float. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Chair pose. Sit back. Reach up. Opposite grip behind your back. Open up. Fold forward. Again, you can separate your feet. Drop in for a little more stability. Bend your right knee. Just feel that. Bend your left knee. Straighten your right leg. Feel that. Again, straighten the left. Bend the right. And switch. One more breath. Hands down, feet together, chair pose, reach up, fold forward. Halfway lift, your vinyasa, step back, flow. Inhale, downward facing dog. Right leg high, breathe in, back to warrior one. Inhale up, eagle arms, left arm goes under. There you go. Now lift your elbows. Drop your shoulders down. Zip up your core. Lift your elbows an inch and lower them an inch. Lift up an inch. Lower an inch. Lift an inch and lower. Just tackling that space behind the heart. Lift your elbows. Flying eagle. Shift forward. Flex your back foot and rise up into this variation of airplane pose. Get longer. Imagine you're just waking up the whole posterior back chain of your body. One more in-breath. Unwind your arms to full airplane. Feel your heart lift and open a little more. Flamingo pose. Bring your knee in. Stretch it up high. Back to airplane, slow and steady. Breathe in. Flamingo. Come through. Ground down, grow. Back to airplane. Come up, stretch it high. Cross your left foot over your right. IT Bandasana, fold in. Yes. Send that nourishing breath down the whole right seam of your body. Halfway lift, catch hold of your hips, zip up your thighs, rise up. Uncross the legs, sweep up, fill. Dive forward and fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa, step or float it back. Doesn't it feel great to breathe together? We're healing that heart coherence. Heartbeat seeking up, down dog. Left toes high, warrior one, step through. Rise up. Eagle arms, right arm under. Our eagle warrior here, shoulder blades slide down. Okay, so feel your feet really pressing the mat away. Lift your elbows an inch, lower them an inch. Good, lift an inch, lowering slowly, nodding the tightness behind your heart. Keep moving. Keep investigating that tiny movement with your breath. That's it, lift your elbows, breathe in. Flying eagle, shift forward, ground into your left foot. Flex your right. Okay, imagine a little magnet taking the whole backside of your body and drawing it up towards the sky. Unwind your arms to airplane. Chest open, belly in. Flamingo pose, slowly, steadily. Bring your right knee in, lengthen up. Back to airplane. Ground through your heel. Back to flamingo. Slowly, lots of control. Lift up. Back to airplane. Woo. I'm getting a little fatigued on this leg. But you guys come back to center. Reach up, lift up, stretch. Cross your right foot over your left. IT Bandasana. Soften your knees. Fold over. Let your head go. Flood the whole left seam of your body with breath. Okay, we're still in springtime. We're still in this wood element. Liver disruption. Liver chi stagnation, code word for stress. Okay, but we're starting to get those little hints and those little glimmers of summer, right? A little bit of heat. This is a time in summer that you need to nourish your body. Come to a halfway lift, breathe in. Catch hold of your hips, zip up your thighs, rise up. Uncross your legs, sweep up, breathe in. Yes, dive forward, let it go. Halfway lift, step back, we'll flow forward, down, and through. Let it feel good, you guys. You can always skip it. Downward facing dog, empty out. Right leg to the sky, stretch up. Warrior one, step through. Rise. Warrior two, we're gonna open it up this time. Reverse it, go up and back. Windmill down and through, flow. Yes. Big inhale. Back to downward facing dog, go back. Left toes lifted up, warrior one. Rise. Warrior two, open. Reverse it, go up and back. Windmill to your mat, flow down and through. Good. In breath. Downward facing dog, empty it out. Inhale together. Exhale it out. Breathe in. Let it go. Keep peeling your shoulders away from your ears. They love to live there, don't they? Rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees. Float to the top. Halfway lift. Bow down. Take a seat in chair pose. Reach up. Hands to your heart. We're going to take a twist to the right. Lengthen out. Squeeze your palms. Squeeze your thighs. Maybe spread your wings open. So peel your left hip back, some of you. Try to lengthen. There you go. Squeeze your palms a little more. One more inhale. Fold over your legs. Halfway lift. Fold in. Chair pose. Sit back, reach up. Hands to your heart. Twist to the left. Squeeze your palms, squeeze your thighs. Okay, now your right hip peels back, you guys. Peel your right hip back. Squeeze your palms, maybe spread your wings. Really focusing a lot of our energy today on that heart space. Big breath, fold over your legs, let it go. Halfway lift, bow down. Rise up all the way. Bring your right knee into your chest, Flamingo Pose. Right into eagle, right arm under, right leg over. Lift your elbows, drop your shoulders, squeeze your inner thighs. See if you can get a little lift in through your belly. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep the bind in your arms, lift your right knee to flamingo. Flying eagle, take it back. We're gonna go the backwards this time. Airplane, open your wings. Warrior one, step back, rise up, big in-breath. Warrior two, open it. Reverse it, go up and back. Side angle pose, drop in, take your forearm to your thigh. Right arm up, slide your shoulders together. So don't be afraid to sink into your strength. Can you open through your collarbones a little more? Nourish your heart space. The heart is a yin organ. We're going to really nourish our yin energy, sink a little deeper, reverse warrior, right into reverse triangle, straighten your leg. That's it, triangle pose, just hinge forward. Squeeze your heels, expand through your fingers. So all the meridians of the heart go right out through your fingertips. So see if you can feel that here. Shoulder blades slide back. That's it, one more in breath. Look down, bend your left knee, reverse warrior. Windmill to your mat, flow down and through. Open up. Downward facing dog, melt back. High plank, roll forward. Spin onto your right side for full side plank. We've been working up to this today, right? Squeeze your thighs, flex your feet. So here's the big trick. In side plank, we tend to really push out of the shoulder, but I want you to let the shoulder anchor in and then fire up your core. Stretch through your fingertips. Go back to downward facing dog. You can always modify. Breathe in. Breathe out. In breath. Out breath. Fill your cup. Nourish your heart. Bend your knees. Walk or float to the top. Halfway lift. Bow down. Rise all the way up. Bring your left knee into your chest, flamingo. Right into eagle. So you're going to cross your leg over, left arm under. Lift up an inch. Shoulder blades slide down, zip up your core. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, lift your left knee. Flying eagle, go back slow and steady. Drive your heel back. Get a little longer. Wings spread out for airplane. Lift your heart a little higher. Warrior one, step back, rise up. Inhale. Warrior two, open it up. Reverse it up and back. Side angle pose. So drop into gravity. Right? Drop into that Mother Earth and then pull some energy away. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse triangle. Push off your right leg. Straighten them. Squeeze your heels together. Triangle pose. So peel your right shoulder back a little. Grow through your left fingers a little. Activate your inner thighs. Give me a big in breath. Bend your right knee, reverse warrior. Go up, go back. Windmill to your mat, flow down and through. Open up. Downward facing dog, go back. High plank, roll it forward. Spin onto your left side for full side plank. So honor where you are. Part of nourishing is deciding right now if you need to take care of yourself or you need to push yourself. Maybe you want to lift your right leg and play around a little. Maybe you need to drop your left leg and support yourself a little. Right? Do that honest check-in. Give me a breath. Go back to downward facing dog. Pedal yourself out. High plank. Roll forward. One more time. Slowly lower all the way down. Let your elbows skim inwards. Good. Locust pose. Your forehead's going to go to the mat. Interlace your fingers behind you. Peel up. Peel your shoulders back, take your eyes down. Now fire up your legs, push from your toes. Breathe into your collarbones, your upper chest. One more breath. Come on down, right cheek to the mat, just hang out. Back to Locust Pose, forehead down, take the opposite grip behind your back. Peel up from your toes, through the crown of your head. Let your shoulders peel back, your belly draw in. Inhale. Ground into your toes on your exhale. A little more space in your heart as you breathe in. Biggest breath, feel yourself rise another inch. Left cheek to the mat, melt down. Bring your forehead to the mat, climb onto your hands and knees. Back to child's pose for a few breaths. Let's nod our head from side to side. Start to get your whole body involved in the sway. Climb onto your hands and knees. Find your stable table one more time. Take your right arm forward, your left leg back. Good bow and arrow pose. Bend your back knee, reach around, catch hold. Push down, kick back. Ground through all 5 fingers on your left hand. Kick strongly into your right hand. One more in-breath. Release the bind, swing your left leg out. Right arm to the sky. Thread the needle, go under and through. Take your left arm up and over your body. Breathe in. Unwind back to your hands and knees. Let's actually hold that leg out. I just changed my mind there at the last minute. Drop your belly, open up. Exhale, round and hollow out. We can never nourish that liver meridian enough. So you target your inner thigh here as you breathe in and out, round and hollow. One more time, drop your belly, open up. Round and hollow. Now tuck both knees under your hips. Bow and arrow on the other side, left arm up. No, sorry, right arm. No, is that right? No, left arm up. I was right the first time. Bend your back knee, reach around, catch hold. Never second guess yourself. Isn't that a lesson right there? Push down, kick back, breathe, kick back. Inhale. Feel your own strength. One more beautiful breath. Release the bind. Swing your right leg out. Anchor it in. Take your left arm to the sky. Thread the needle. Go under and through. Breathe. Big in. Climb onto your hands. Keep your right leg where it is. Drop your belly. Open up. Exhale, round and hollow. Drop your belly. Lift up. Round and hollow. Few rounds, just like that. Good, drop down, open. Last time, round and hollow out. Neutral spine, bring your right knee underneath you. Curl your toes under, let's stand up on our knees. Ooh, we should be good and ready for a good camel about this time, right? So, we're gonna really think about camel and be mindful about it. We often just wanna like drop back and go into it, right? Because we wanna like do the pose right. But let's build it from the ground up. So I want you to feel your inner thighs. Imagine you're squeezing a block right there. Let your hands slide to your back, thumbs in. Let your hips come forward a little bit. Now lift your belly towards the sky, your ribs towards the sky. Keep your chin tucked, your heart towards the sky. Then let your eyes go up and back. Let them track the sky. Then if you can see behind you, you can reach around and catch hold. Even open through the throat if that feels okay. I'm really hypermobile in my throat, so I'm going to keep my chin tucked to be a little gentler and a little more careful with my cervical spine. On your next in-breath, rise up. Curl your toes under, take a seat on your heels, drop in. Lift your gaze to the sky. Chin to your chest, exhale. Look up, breathe in. Chin towards your chest, roll your right ear to your right shoulder. You can take your left arm out if that feels good. Since I've been zooming some of my days away at school, it feels good to move through my fingers and my neck. Drop your chin down, roll to the other side. Right arm goes out. Good, and then drop your chin down. Stack your spine. Rise up onto your hands and knees. And back in a downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high to the sky. Half pigeon pose. Shimmy your left toes back. So take a moment, you guys, to really square yourself up. And if you need to pad a little something, a sweatshirt or a block underneath your right hip, do that. And I want you to feel enough action that you can lift up and let go. Yes, just for a moment. Feel that action. Maybe you reach up with one hand or both. If you need to have one down to support you, get a big stretch and opening through your psoas. Then hands down, slowly walk your hands forward. We'll come onto our forearms. Shoulders back, belly in. Breathe in. Straighten your arms. Let's slide your left arm underneath your right. For a little twisting half pigeon, take your left cheek and ear to the mat. You can swing your right arm around behind you and catch hold of your foot or drape it across your low back. And you guys, as always, if anything I'm suggesting, you're like, oh, that took me a little bit too far, just back up to where we were. Right? Your body never lies, so listen to it. Peel yourself up, and we'll swing your left leg around, just cross it up and over your right. Lift, reset, anchor both sit bones down, hug your knee in tight. Sit up as tall as you can. Good. Take your left arm up. And gently twist to the left. Let your fingertips anchor right behind you. You can use them to push off to keep your heart rising upward. Your posture moving upward. Can you relax through your shoulders a little more? We have some loud chickens this morning. Breathe in, counter twist to the other side. Inhale. Unwind. Let's straighten your left leg. Bring your right foot to the inside. Back up the bus. Anchor your sit bones. Rise up. Hinge forward and fold. Slowly rise up. Plant your right hand behind you. Take your left arm and your hip to the sky. Reach and grow. Slowly lower your hips down. We're just going to open up towards the left with your hand. Ooh. And then sweep up, rise again. Breathe in. Hips go low. Peel yourself open. Feel a little twist with your upper body. One more time. Stretch up, grow. Lower down. Peel open through your chest. Come back to center, cross your ankle bones, roll over your feet, go back to downward facing dog. Now left leg high this time, reach up. Half pigeon on the other side. Shimmy back, lengthen up, energize, enliven. One arm and maybe both rise up as you feel that action and lift away from the earth, really supporting your hips. And then gently melt forward onto your forearms. We're going to stay there for about 3 to 5 breaths. Peel your shoulders back, zip up your belly. Straighten your arms, thread your right arm underneath your left this time. Cheek and ear go down. Maybe your left arm drapes across your low back. You can also swing over your head and just tense your fingers. So do what feels good. Big inhale. Unwind, climb onto your hands. Ease onto your left hip for half Lord of the Fishes. Swing your right leg around. Lift and reset both sit bones right down into the ground. Now, if you have any challenges getting here, you can always extend your bottom leg long. Hug your shin bone in, your thigh bone in, nice and close to your ribs. Right arm to the sky. Gentle twist to the right. Breathe in. Counter twist to the other side. Breathe in. Unwind, extend your right leg long out in front of you, plant your left foot to the inside. Square up, root down, rise up. Just rotate your ribs slightly towards your right leg and hinge. And are you still breathing with the same amount of nourishment, love, and attention to those spaces and places in your body that need it? We need to mother our own bodies. Even as we grow older and don't need our moms so much anymore, we still need that motherly love. Hold on, big scary spider. Ooh. Go live somewhere else. Slowly rise up. Let's plant your left hand behind you. Rise up onto your left knee. Stretch up and back. Slowly lower your hips. Let your hands sweep across your chest. Extend your right fingers out. We're going to go again. Swing your arm up. Lift your hips. Lower down. Let your hand cross over. Spread through your fingers. One more time. Rise up. Lower down. Open. Stretch. Unwind both legs. Come forward. Reach up. Hinge and fold over your legs. And slowly rise up. Reach forward, energize through your toes, ground your legs. As we roll back slowly, tuck your chin, tuck your belly. Feel your own strength supporting you. Take your time. Taking our time makes us stronger. Take your arms overhead, wiggle through your fingers and toes. Hug your right knee into your chest, give yourself a squeeze. Maybe catch hold of your shin, your ankle, or your foot. Peel your thigh bone out to the outer edges of your ribs. Just breathe. Take your knee up and over your body, supine twist. Inhale, unwind. Draw your left knee into your chest, give yourself a half happy baby. Supine twist, take your knee up and over your body. Bump your hips a little. Open up. One more in-breath. Unwind, full happy baby. Love. When was the last time you told yourself how much you loved you? Shavasana, melt into our final posture of stillness. Take a long, slow breath in together. Open your mouth, give it back. Start to wiggle through your fingers and toes. Maybe stretch your arm bones overhead. Choose a side and curl on over. Pause for a moment in a sweet gap in between, here and the rest of your day. When you're ready, rise up to a seat. Eyes closed, hands at your heart. Our heart into the thoughts of our mind. Draw your thumbs to your forehead center. Lift your gaze. We'll take in one last breath together. And we'll bow together. Namaste.